see how I do. All right, so I'm gonna start it up, and then I will share my screen.
So Ruben is Poltergeist. Is it intended that the airplanes are nivelating if you are not going into a specific direction? Because I have the feeling that it doesn't keep the pitch and everything when you go off the keys.
No, yeah, they are going back to straight,
Here we
right?
go.
Yeah.
That's intended because I felt it was absolutely not controllable if it was the other way around. I feel this is way more arcadey, but yeah, we're collecting feedback at this point. So if a lot of people feel that it's needed to keep the direction, then we could implement that. Personally, I didn't like it when it was like that.
Yeah, I don't know how it works the other way around, but it makes it hard to essentially run in cards where car maps where you have a height difference. Yeah.
You're playing on the keyboard, I guess.
Yes, of course. Yeah.
You could try short taps.
As well. And one thing that I did notice on one of the
Ready? Set.
What's that? Sort of just like trying to go through the racing map like a couple of times through before it actually let me in. It basically wheeled me back to the start. All the way back at the start, like pretty much almost all the way right back at the start.
Oh, that sounds like some bug we ran into, but because we don't have an actual mechanic that would put you back, except on the canyon map, where if you hit the going track,
All right, come on.
it puts you back a bit, but not as you described it. I'm not sure.
I wasn't getting any stones and it just
Oh,
I believe it was a bug, but I don't remember what now it was.
I guess we're just collecting feedback at this point. Maybe someone else will run into the same problem. I have a notebook here. I'll write it down, and let's see if we can reproduce it. Yeah. So the server usually goes through all maps and then randomizes and starts over. So that's why we saw this other map twice, because it was going through the list and then reshuffle.
And right now is the egg mode just on the map?
The egg mode, we have two maps with the egg mode. There's something that I missed, which is the egg mode only starts if we are less than 5 people on the server, because it's only 4 people.
this map definitely needs some clearer paths for sure. All right. Not know where I'm supposed to go. All right, that way.
Oh, I lost my coins.
I'm terribly stuck in this game. Gee, This is embarrassing. Alright. Yo, we get that person's the winner, okay? Like, so when the match is over, it's not allowing me to quit out at all.
If you did you hit the quit button there?
Yeah, I'm hit.
Wait, you're playing with a controller now, right?
Yeah, I'm staring my screen right now, but it's literally not allowing me to do anything.
Yeah, you have to use the mouse. Sorry, it doesn't work with the controller. There's a bug that this current screen, for whatever reason, doesn't accept graphics. We have to fix this.
Yeah, that I couldn't even quit out after I finishing the map. So
If you click with the mouse into the screen, then it should actually show you the next screen. And there's a small slideshow with the results, and then you have the menu from which you can leave the match. But it doesn't work on the controller, only on the mouse.
okay, I'll keep that in
I
mind.
think. Sorry for that.
It's okay. Just letting you know bug. That's all. Bug to fix. You know.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this one doesn't work. Okay, I found a bug.
So I just learned that when I have a point, how it works, that I have to kind of hold it down.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think maybe hold on. I think maybe it might be something that people pick up that when they have like a proper tutorial. So,
Yeah, exactly. We haven't worked on a tutorial, but this is the next thing that we want to implement, like an onboarding some sort.
But if not, I think even some nice feedback when you start drifting and have a
Oh yeah.
I like that this map has arrows pointing each direction to let you know like where things are. I think in that last level, the towers, it didn't have enough of those.
Yeah, true. Good time.
So I'm playing the canyon one now. So
Are you playing online or still offline? It sounds like you're on a different map now to us.
I'm having like issues figuring out which way to go.
Yeah. So you're not the first who said that. Sorry for that. I think on some maps we need more guides, directions.
The map.
but that's okay. That's okay.
Easy to get lost.
The more that you have people playtesting, the better your game will be because you'll have
Exactly.
you'll have people giving you the same feedback over and over, and then you'll know what to fix. You know.
Yeah, it looks really good. The effects are nice.
Yeah, everything looks pretty good with the gameplay.
I did get stuck in a skybox or something, but
I mean, I can't keep up with anybody just yet, but you know, that's how bad I am. But
interesting.
but
Mark
but
also said the same. He got stuck in his first attempt. I
let me
think.
see if I can do it.
that'll come with time, though. Okay, yeah, so I have to click on the screen. Yeah, that makes sense. All right.
I can't replicate it immediately, but
bit interesting.
Okay.
Wasn't used to S to help with
Yeah.
I'm playing the islands now.
Yeah. You can flip those. if you want. There's a setting in the gameplay tab in the settings screen if you want to replay W and S keys.
I'm a War Thunder player, so I like playing games, but I want to use my mouse. Like I want to use Rework more. I think that's limiting my options with the drift controls.
Sorry, again, I didn't get the.
So I'm a War Thunder player, airplane combat. And I want to use my mouse. I want to like Rework more. I want to enjoy around and you know kind of pick my own routes in a way that's you know, like I think as I get more comfortable with WSAD controls, I want to be able to look around, see other players, what they're doing around me. But
So
I want to be able to drift at the same time.
Yeah, you can. We have one on the team who does the same, and we have the Q and E keys. But
Bound to his mouse.
No. He's using Q and E, so they are next to the W.
Oh, I see.
But like for me personally, I would say that's too hard to use, at least in some scenarios. But for sure, like putting them on the mouse would be the next one. Shooting already is bound to the mouse, to the left mouse key. So that's an option, you could do that.
Yeah, I haven't been using Q anymore. It could have been. It's not too bad.
Interesting. You could also, like, by default, put the disk key on the mouse.
Have you thought about mouse joystick at all?
Well, I have thought about it. It's just nothing that we have implemented yet, right? So it's,
I don't know if it would be a
take some
competitive
photos.
advantage or not. It would be like
I think it's really I think it's a playstyle option because our team member who plays with the mouse also like he's not. I can't convince him to use the keyboard, which I tried. I guess it's a matter of taste. So we're on the temple map now on this green wheat field or green grass. Let me know, Marco, if you think this map is easier to navigate because it's one of the more open and easier to read, I would say.
Yeah, I just also a screenshot of the place that it's funny. Both times I've played in that level, I got stuck in the exact same corner. I think it's because it looks like it can go forward, and I can't hit the wall box, and then immediately at the wall box there is that bridge that I fell into.
Okay, nice feedback, thanks. I'll have a look after the video.
So picking up these coins, what do they do for you? Do they just speed you up, or do they also like help evolve the power ups, or?
So the coins make you faster, but you also pay 1 coin for starting a drift. And if you drift long enough, you get 1 turbo. And if you go to the turbo charges like in Mario Kart. So if you drift, it charges up to 3 levels. And if you reach the second level, you actually get the coin back. And if you reach the 3rd level of turbo while drifting, you actually get another coin. So you gain 1 coin.
There's no clue for it, right? There's no visual clue for it.
Well, there's a visual clue that you get the coin back because there's an animation whenever you get a coin, like the small coin over your head. But there's no animation yet for using the coin. There's also no animation for showing you that you need it when you start drifting and you don't have a coin. So
I was
these little
wondering
things.
what is up with my coins? I'm losing them, but I collect them. Where are they? So it was a bit. I know.
Yeah, so they are used while drifting probably.
Also, it's a little bit complicated to have the drifting on those keys. I was discussed before. But if you are essentially going down and up and want to drift in parallel, it's a little bit. I don't know. Yes, you know.
Are you using the right hand on the mouse or on the arrow keys?
I'm using the. What do you mean by? Yeah, I'm using the arrow.
Get hit by this thing every freaking time.
No, I'm using the mouse. Yes, now I know what you mean. Yeah, I'm using WASD and then point with, right? And the mouse, I don't know, it's just something.
Well, I personally don't use the mouse. I use AW on the left hand and arrow keys on the right. On the left side, on the right hand, I use the drifting.
Oh,
You're not looking around at all.
Exactly, I'm not looking around at all. But
Yeah, you look behind you at all?
there's a B key. For example, sometimes you want to know if the missile is following you or some other player, so you can hit the B key to look back. But I'm not using the mouse personally. But I see the need that you're not the first who brings that up, so maybe we need to improve the configuration for mouse players.
I like that there's a maybe you're influenced by Mario Kart in that way that there's a higher skill tree drifting.
I mean, that's
Somewhere
what we
to go,
figured.
you know?
Yeah, exactly. We need something to keep this interesting for players who play a lot. Right?
I like that.
Okay, teach us how to lag. This is the first time I'm playing it.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, true,
So
yeah.
you just catch the egg by flying over it, and then on the keyboard you use the arrow down key to drop it, or the V key, and on the controller it's the Y key, the yellow one.
Okay, wait. This red is about to win already. We barely started.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I
Sorry
see.
about
So,
that. I'm just
Nest
casually
has
screening the
profile
game
picture.
while I'm explaining how to play. Yeah, you're right. I'll stop playing. Oh, yes.
Okay, I'm flying over your egg and I'm not taking it out. How do I pick it up?
So the eggs, when they hatch, you cannot pick them up anymore. So you need to look for the fresh egg that doesn't have the mark. Although I think we have a sync error because for me it shows like I'm still hatching one, but there's no egg there. I think
I
we
had
have some.
no interaction with other competitors in this map. Maybe because we start all together here and no one has really the skills for it, but it was
Yeah,
like
we
only
watched you actually. That's what when we joined we joined the match, and we could watch you. And indeed, it looked like. So first of all, there was only two teams and keyboards,
yeah.
and it looked like the other guy also didn't know what to do. So you're
Yeah. I mean, I looked your videos and we discussed it in advance. What's the goal here? But it was like, okay, but do I really need to do it to fight against the others and stuff? Yeah. Yeah. I think overall there's two less interactions, at least for me currently.
Well, I mean, it depends a bit because once you get the hang of it and people know what to do, then it actually gets more intense.
Yes.
But
Looks more
yeah, I mean,
intense for screen now as I have seen it when I played.
The one thing that I will suggest though is definitely whenever they hit a new lap, have something come up and let them know they're in the next lap.
sorry, Marco, yes, you're right. At least for me, something is not right because I see here the default avatar, which is basically just a test image. It shouldn't be here at all.
Because I mean, I'm seeing the lap times update, but as far as like having a thing saying what lap you're on, you know, when you pass that go line, but then it's better if players know when that happens. You know what I mean?
Ah, you mean like yeah, I get it. Okay, so like an on-screen message, new lap basically.
Oh wow, my first one I actually won for once.
So I see the red banner. Is that yours?
Yes, that's mine. Sorry for that. It looks like there's a bug on this map because I only see like the three same avatars on your flags.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just end this one by winning. Sorry. But it seems like there's some sync error happening on this map because it didn't load your pictures, and also I don't see any of you guys on the right side, only my own image.
I only see one banner on the picture of the red
Exactly.
border.
Yeah, the red one.
So we're supposed to see our profile pictures.
Yeah, exactly. Usually you would see all four players there and all four nests with the X below.
Maybe just to add to the intuitiveness, you know, you assign a color for each player and your plane is that color.
That's what we're doing, yeah. I mean, also this is the other one.
Is the other one.
Oh, but this one also didn't load. Okay. This one also didn't load apparently.
Right.
Because I can only see two banners this time.
I see Lex.
Yeah, Lex and myself. I guess Marco, you're also still playing, right?
I'm playing.
Yeah,
One of them didn't load. It's blue square.
Yeah, it looks like the blue squares are.
My Steam profile picture is animated. I don't know if that.
Oh, interesting. Marco, what about yours? Is that also animated?
Oh, it is. It is. Yeah.
But it was visible in the result.
Yeah, I saw it.
Yeah, so
Oh, right away.
then maybe it shouldn't make a difference. Maybe it's just
For a different version.
I mean, yeah, just one way to test it is getting someone to change the control switch. Yeah.
So actually, this game mode is the first one that we implemented, and I think there's just some stuff that we didn't know about networking in Unreal when we started. So probably it's just not working now.
One thing that I think both modes could use is like a RWR, like if somebody shoots at you, see, you know, maybe it's like 2 seconds to impact. Like I think just an alarm or some effect that would like
more interface, right?
Yeah. And then you know you have maybe it feels more fair, but also
you know what's going on.
Yeah, you know what's going on. Keeps you kind of in tune.
I wrote that down actually.
It's gonna be like the last races if we can get in top 3 this time.
I can't win at all. I gotta change planes, I think.
I'm writing down
What do you mean?
feedback that I got.
A difference between each other?
Yeah, they have different stats.
Really? Oh man.
Yeah, you can see the stats, like it's very rough, but you can see the stats if you click on the small circular button below the player image in the select screen.
My logic was like acceleration is, you know, good, but having the best top speed means that if I don't fuck up, I can like
they are. Yeah, but if they are very fast, then they are hard to control. I definitely wouldn't recommend them to new players.
Yeah, my logic was do that.
So what order was this map?
Sorry?
You said earlier one of the first maps was the nest or the egg maps.
Yeah, exactly.
Were they all kind of created around the same time, or?
No, we started with the egg mode a while back, and actually, like initially, the idea was like, hey, let's just do this one map, one game mode, and you know, shoot, release, and see what happens for 5 bucks or something. But you know, as it happened, we had more ideas, and then feature creep started, and here we are with 8 maps now, and. We couldn't really, or I couldn't really commit to releasing only one map download.
That's what I mean.
But recently, like when we started with racing, it's immensely more complex. So we, for the last 1.5 years or something, I think we're exclusively working on racing. And there's more items, more maps, more complexity around the whole flight mechanics and everything, right? So
You obviously put a lot of energy.
Yeah, and I'm really happy with where we are, but as you guys noted, there are some playability issues, so we need to understand like what exactly is the
a lot of positives here. Like it's super stable. I haven't crashed at all.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, like nothing crazy visually is happening. It seems to be wrong.
That's good.
I want more feel though. I want like more. I want to feel the guns, and I want to like have more control over shooting.
Yeah, it's gonna happen with the Polish face.
Yeah, but the feedback is a good point that you know it doesn't feel good enough when you do something. And you should tighten that up a bit.
Yeah, he can
It's like an auto level. I keep interrupting.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say just even Lando in Mario Kart, you hit those speed up spin in the air, or you can do something extra to get an extra boost when you hit something, right? Like
I thought about that. Yeah, for example, we could do a barrel roll while you.
yeah,
go
exactly.
through the
That's what I
ring,
was
right?
thinking. That would add to that good full feel. So it definitely makes the flight a little bit more cartoonish and realistic.
Well, I mean, I don't mind
would
that.
like it.
It's obviously not a simulator, right?
No, it's not.
I think more like an Immelman would be really handy, you know, for like a more advanced player. But so an Immelman is like when you reverse reverse direction by doing like an S vertically.
So I actually I
if
wanted
I fuck up and crash something, and I'm facing the wrong way, I can if I'm a more advanced player, I can just immediately perform the movement and get back in the race. Because you can't reverse, I guess, and it would be I don't think it'd be worth adding reverse personally, but the movement would be a good one.
You can reverse if you're driving to the ground.
Oh, I see.
But you can also, like, if you hit both drift keys at once while you're at full speed, you do a flip.
Yeah, that but facing the other direction would be
exactly. So you would have to interrupt this, which you already can. So you can if you do a flip and then you hit barrel roll double drift key, then you barrel roll out of the flip, but it doesn't reverse. So it's like kind of breaks. But my idea is that if you do a barrel roll out of the flip, then you would reverse direction.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I was it.
You got it right. So it just keeps direction, even though it doesn't make any sense. Just how
Yeah, but you can interrupt with.
Exactly.
Why did you choose to do the double key? Like, what if I use like a single F to perform my move? You want to have yeah. Like if I could press one key instead of both keys at the same time.
Interesting question. I don't really know. For me, it was like that's how it's supposed to be. I'm not sure. I don't have any. I'm not sure where I took this from. Probably some game that I played. I used where there was like double tap. On the controller, it makes a lot of sense, obviously. But also, I never questioned that on keyboard. Right? So you're right. We could easily find a new key for that.
Yeah, I suppose when we're thinking about it, right? This is Mario Kart like in the drifting, you only press one key and then whatever position you're turning towards is being drifted.
The interesting thing though about drifting in Mario Kart, I'm sure you guys know, but you hold the shoulder button and you do drift, but there's like as you get better at the game, you can like how did it work? You like power up the drift, by doing successive. Like if you keep drifting, you get like a greater boost, but it's very hard to do. Learn how
Same
to do
here. If you drift long enough, you get a higher boost. It's the same.
Yeah,
in this game.
and I like that you've taken that.
Yeah, I think that with this, it feels like maybe it takes too long to get to that point because I feel like at that point you're almost already turning 180 around.
Yeah,
which might be the point to just do a 180 full turn.
I mean, that's fair feedback, but I would wait until you have a bit more experience because the way it works is a bit different from Mario Kart. So in our game, it's like depending on the speed that you have. So for example, if you drift while you go through a travel, you will actually charge much faster.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
And also, if you go straight, or if you go almost straight with the drift, it almost doesn't charge at all. So it's like from how it charges up. Sorry?
Drifting before a turbo.
Exactly, yeah, try that and then see the difference and get used to it. I mean, I'm not saying the drifting is perfect, but just before you make a change.
Yeah, I've played all weekend today. I'm going to get back to work. So,
Oh yeah, cool. Yeah.
definitely the next time I pick up.
Well, we haven't decided. Like, I think we'll keep the playtest open for this whole weekend, as I said, and then like collect all the feedback. Hopefully there will be some, and well, we will have a lot of stuff to work through, right? And then I don't know.
And then another question while I'm thinking about it. Can you play local multiplayer?
Yes. Yeah. So you can
Right
even
now?
play local and online together. So if you have friends over, you can play online again.
All right, so we can run a 4-player split screen right now.
Yes, it should work. Like, I'm not saying it flawless, but it should work. Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right.
And even like as I said, you can put 4 players on the couch, configure 4 planes, and then join an online match. That should also work.
All right, I'm on the last racing map right now, and then I've played every racing map so far.
You can also go ahead if you want, if you're curious about the egg mode, right? Since we don't have custom lobbies yet, so you cannot force patch rates online, but you could play offline match in that map and just to stream it or to try it out.
Yeah. I think it's just getting used to the maneuverability of the planes and stuff, and it'll take some time to get used to. But once I'm used to it, then I'll be all right. But it'll take some time.
Well, the question is, because like obviously I'm playing this game a lot, so I know my way around. The question is like, is the learning curve actually alright in the sense that, well, every new player needs to learn a bit, or are we making something wrong in a way that, well, I know my way around, but maybe we should change something, right?
How quickly do you get the full boost? Like how quickly, as an experienced player, like how quickly are you drifting into the fastest? Like is that happening in the first lap, second lap?
Well, I mean, the thing is, some curves are not meant to charge to full turbo, right? But for example, I'm on the islands map now, I'm drifting in the second curve, and I can actually get it to yellow, and maybe if I was lucky, even to the purple, which is the level 2.
Who are you? Are you Nevermore? Or?
No, I'm Poltergeist. Nevermore is actually a boss.
Oh, is it? You can't see a scoreboard, can you? Or is there a key in the road?
Sorry, again?
Is there a scoreboard key?
No, not yet. Only when the map finished. Actually, it's a good point we need to implement that.
That'd be really helpful, yeah, for just diagnosing stuff too.
Exactly, yeah. Right now, when we test, it's not such a big question, but I see it myself now that you want to know who's playing.
All right, come on.
It doesn't even have.
Oh, we have something already at the end of the match, so we could just use them.
Yeah, I've been listening to it. Yeah, I have.
Are you playing the controller or on the keyboard?
I'm on most keyboard, yeah.
Yeah, then just when it shows the winner, then just click with the mouse and it will show you the next thing.
You said earlier that maybe it wasn't taking inputs on that screen?
Yeah, on the controller it doesn't.
Okay.
So you have to use the mouse.
Yeah, when I just ran into a wall, I had to re-click back into the screen to, with the mouse to be able to activate my controller again. So, yeah, you definitely want to make sure that's fixed.
Sorry, I didn't understand the issue. So the controller disconnected, or?
Yeah, so literally, I bumped into a wall in the level that I'm in, and then the plane stopped. I was trying to do input on my controller, it wasn't doing anything, and then and I had to click back into the map for the thing to re-engage.
Oh, okay.
So, but yeah, weird bug, but
yeah, it sounds like it. Still a lot of hidden bugs there that we didn't find. I feared that it would come to you.
You'll find all kinds of weird ones, though.
Yeah.
Why did you decide to keep the plane, like have the plane auto level, not be able to roll all the way over?
I tried to keep the pitch, and I don't know. The thing is, then you don't have a center anymore. So, even if you push slightly upwards, you might go too far, and then it's not leveling. And for me, it was like uncontrollable like that. I didn't like it at all.
Have you played War Thunder before?
I haven't.
Did you say Hydro Thunder?
No, what War Thunder?
Oh, War Thunder?
It's like a big. It's an old game, but it's been around forever. They make $1 bajillion doing this design service military game. But the air combat controls are like, because the game's been around for so long, the air combat controls are quite. They've worked on it quite a bit. And the way that it uses the mouse and keyboard simultaneously is really neat. But they have there's still an auto leveling feature, but you can roll all the way over, and there's parts of these maps where I want to, it'd be cool if you could invert and to take a corner even tighter, Like if you watch a Red Bull air race, they're
that's where we want to go, right? That's sort of the real world inspiration. Interesting. I'll write that down for now. I know the name, but I've never played it myself, so we can research.
I mean, I just played it for my plane fix, and then it's like a 13-year-old game or something. So, so you just you play to unlock planes and etc. So it's quite fun, but a totally different kind of game. I wouldn't want to.
The thing is, when you say you can you can pitch all the way up and then until you flip, I guess.
Oh, not. I mean, more rolling, but
Okay.
I would assume that if I pitched all the way up, if I can't do a move to move, or an movement or whatever, I'd stall. That's what I would assume.
But you can do that in War Thunder, or you can.
Yes. I mean, it's like they model the planes quite realistically, so there's stalls, there's like carburetor stalls. The air gets thinner as you get higher, like stuff that wouldn't be necessary. I think a little more plane physics would be really fun.
Okay.
And maybe keeping this scheme for like a new player would be, at some point you get the option. Would you like to take the training wheels off and roll all the way over?
Yeah, interesting. Because for me it was like I played a lot of Diddy Kong Racing, right, when I was young, and they had this. Well, they limit your freedom in that sense that you can only go so far, and then it just stops like we're doing it here. And for me, this the comfort zone of flying. But I can see that someone with a different experience would feel that it's not enough. Right?
I mean, for me, what excites me about this game is the planes. I think that's maybe what sets it apart from a lot of other games like F-Zero or whatever, all sorts of hyper active racing games.
Exactly.
But I like the fusion of like kind of tailspin sort of stuff. That makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like cartoony planes, but a little more a little more realistic than Mario Kart.
Okay, cool. Thanks.
Okay, it picks it up automatically. Okay, cool.
My performance is starting to drop in the game. Maybe I need to restart. It's like maybe there's a mini release or something.
What does the game ask for in its operating menu?
Oh, well, the thing is, I'm on my laptop today, so it's not very powerful. But it's right now running on 50% CPU, which is probably like one of the two cores fully consumed. Just the other map, I think. Yes, it's very smooth.
So close. Okay, at least I know I'm learning how to do it though. So I guess there's that.
Oh, that's a good sign if you find your way around.
Yeah, I figured out how to pick up the egg and how to drop it off. So yeah. So I figured that out now.
Is there a way to switch planes during a race?
No, you have to go back to the main menu and do it from there. Yeah, to be honest, like all this, anything outside of the actual gameplay hasn't been the focus so far. So stuff like this, we haven't really liked it.
There's definitely some stuff that would be helpful for the playtesting. Priority. Otherwise.
You mean like switching the plane? Right?
Yeah, switching planes and scoreboard.
Scoreboard is actually like quite easy, and even like switching the planes probably something you could do.
Get some use out of the scoreboard. I also noticed that when you spectate. You're not going down a player list. You're going through the places of the race, which is like kind of neat. But I don't know how useful that is if you're trying to watch a certain player. You have to like find them. In the placement, and if the placement's changing while you're spectating, it can be a little disorienting.
Yep. Yeah, I noticed that myself.
Although I'm always last place.
So I know where to watch for you.
Yeah, exactly. Go to that 8. Number 8.
By the way, if you're like a plane fan, you have this option in the menu on the gameplay to keep the inertia of the nose.
Oh, nice.
You could switch that on. That is how we initially developed it, and then we got the feedback, this is way too hard to control. And again, sorry?
I saw allow yaw inertia.
Exactly, this one. Yeah. It's not for drifting, it's just whenever you go left or right, it keeps the inertia of that. So doesn't stop right away. Because right now, if you don't activate it and you release the button, it immediately stops the yaw motion, which is not realistic for playing, right? So if you would release the joystick, it would still go a bit.
Gotcha.
That's the more realistic option. And also, we have one team member who has this vertigo while playing, and this fixes it for him. So if he keeps the inertia, he can play without his hand to get sick.
Interesting. The name, I don't know if it's like an English thing, but the name made me not click it when I saw yaw inertia. I thought that was more like less plain physics and more just like a preference about, because yaw is a very specific like direction of movement.
Yeah, how would you call it?
I don't know. I mean, maybe just like keep inertia or maintain inertia. Or I mean, some games call it. I don't know how related it is, but some play games call it sense of flight. I don't know how accurate that is.
Sorry,
I think
again?
it's more like in War Thunder there's something called sense of flight. I think it's more to do with
Sense of
camera
flight.
controls.
Okay, yeah.
To be honest, so don't quote me on that. But yeah, when I saw yaw inertia, it didn't click that I should activate it.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
I guess you're developing this in English, in German.
We're developing in English, but we don't have a native speaker on the team, so we don't check everything. Right?
Yeah. Your English is like obviously like most Germans, like very good, but there's probably still some localisms.
Yeah, for sure. Like I always get the specific meaning. Like I know the general meaning of